and welcome back to BizDev Weekly, the business development show. I'm here with Chris Hamilton, and Chris is with salestipaday.com. Thanks very much for joining us, Chris.
Thanks for having me, Kirsten.
Today's subject is going to be the world of eBooks. eBooks, tantalizing little products, little snippets and nuggets of information that float around the internet that give people some free information. Tell us, Chris, how do you use eBooks to market your products and services?
Well, first off, Kirsten, the one thing I want to talk about is actually creating an ebook is very simple. It doesn't take a lot of effort. It could if you really wanted to write a huge long book. So people could get scared thinking about, how do I write a book? I have ebooks that are like 2 pages long, 5 pages long, 15 pages long, not very long, as long as they convey information and can get something across. The other thing too you need to think about is that when you've written something like this, you actually are now denoted an author, which elevates you higher than potentially your competition as well. So it's a great way to actually, put yourself out there and get yourself found. How do I use ebooks? Well, I'll tell you what, they're all over my website. If you want to find them, you can go to Sales Tip a Day and you can find different ways to find my different ebooks. I've got probably a good 10 to 15 that are up there. But the biggest one I have is if you go to salestipaday.com, in the upper right hand corner, I have the 25 must-have sales and marketing tips. And it's an ebook that I wrote about 4 or 5 pages, and it literally took me all of about an hour to do. And it gives tidbits of information. But then what I did was I took chunks of videos that I'd actually created in the past and supplemented it with that information. And I'll tell you what, that creates a steady stream of people giving me their names and emails so that I can continually market to them on a regular basis, or bring them back to my website to find out content, or promote any of the events we have going on, or any of the webcasts that we're doing. And that's how I use an ebook. And an ebook is very simple. Think about something that is a problem that you can solve for a client, or for your prospective client or prospect. And we're actually working with a mortgage broker in town right now, and one that he pulled together that we made into 4 pages and literally took half an hour to pull together was 5 secrets you need to know about getting a mortgage. And that entices people to give a name and an email. And then what happens is we have a drip campaign that goes after the fact that releases a little bit more information. But I'll tell you what, if you have mortgage brokers all over the place online, and all of a sudden someone's telling me, I'm going to save you money, I'm going to show you 5 ways that you can save money by doing that, who are you going to actually go and give your name or contact or anything like that? That's that person. So the power of the ebook is, I'm giving you a bit of information. I'm going to show you some smarts, but I'll tell you what, let me apply those smarts for you. And I'll contact you and I'll give you some information after the fact in a drip campaign. And that way, it's a lot warmer when you're starting to engage with this person and trying to do business with them as well. Kirsten, you have any thoughts on this?
Well, and everyone thinks that in order to do trade, you actually need currency. Well, you know what? This is currency. You have to look at it as currency. What you're doing is you're trading some information that the prospect wants and finds interesting for their email address. That's the trade. And essentially, that is it's a step in the sales process. And obviously, as long as you're not giving them garbage, they're going to remember you for it. And when you send them a second or third follow-up email, they know who you are already. And that's always important in that sort of follow-up process.
Ebooks, they're super simple to make. Contact us, and we can show you how to go down that path and start leveraging it to generate a whole bunch of sales leads for your organization.
And just one last thought, the idea of ebooks, a lot of people think they have to write in order to create ebooks. You can curate information online by collecting information from other websites and combine them into yours. As long as you're not plagiarizing, you can short script it. The other thing you can do, obviously, is record your audio. Record something on your cell phone, on your audio recording device, and then just send it off to somebody to just transcribe it into a short article. If you need help with that, we can help you with that as well here through what we do through BizDev Weekly. So, Chris, thanks again for joining us on the show. Always great to get some great tips from somebody who's obviously in the know. You're always communicating with authors and industry leaders as far as marketing, and you're listening to your clients a lot on your blog as well, and you're getting all those tips. It's great for you to share that today. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Kirsten, for having me, and thanks for the kind words.
And thank you all for joining us once again for BizDev Weekly. Have a great day.